baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Just underway here in Southern California. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jock Peterson.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Popped up. Jerko is there for it. 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
Now batting, Justin Turner, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Turner is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Flaherty is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Striding into the box, Manny Machado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Machado now on 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Ready now, Jed Jerko. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jed Jerko.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
So digging in now, Paul DeYoung, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This one skied out toward right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. They'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Gets him on the mound. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So coming to the plate, number 13. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. Bellinger leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Here's a cold strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We played 2 full. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Turner's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in, left fielder, number 34.
Stepping into the box, number 34. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. He grounds it sharply to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Justin Turner will be next. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Well, fastball count, they're yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one down now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Peterson on second. Machado is over at first with one away. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Change up in for a strike. Hit back toward the mound. DeYoung's got it bare-handed for one. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A., but they're on top 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 the count to Molina. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, number 13. He singled his last time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 is in off the plate. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
2 out, nobody on. strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. LA's on top, 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jed Jerko. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes.
Popped him up. Number 13 has a play. He's got it 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In now, Colton Wong. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here for Kolten Wong. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
This is about as painful as it gets for a pitcher. He's been spinning a gem, posting nothing but zeros. Then this guy steps up and slaps one down the line. He thought it was going foul. No such luck. It boinks off the pole for a homer. The no-hitter and the shutout are gone in the blink of an eye.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bader stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Jack Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 1 for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Kolten Wong. On to the bottom of the 5th, all tied at 1-1. In now is Yasiel Puig as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A 1-1 count to Puig.
1-1.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swinging a soft liner, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Standing in, Walker Buehler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air, down the line in left. Peterson on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the sixth inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Carpenter stands at second with no outs. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Popped him up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That's a ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Working to keep them in the game here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Through first and hustling for second.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Manny Machado now. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball outside.
And that one just missed outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder number 35, Odie Ellinger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-1 home. It's in there for strike number 2. That's popped up. Jerko in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 hit hard towards center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Grounded to first. Carpenter has it. One there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ready once again, Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Two and 0. Now the 2-0 home. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Adams.
A ball and no strikes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Adams brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Carpenter. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 4, catcher, Cardinals.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. And she'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cards forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 2. Brett Cecil gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brett Cecil.
Into the box now, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the Payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three and 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. He will score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Matt Kemp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
A fastball that just misses inside. Fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Puig stands at first with 1 out. And a changeup right down the middle.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Here now the 2-2. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. Three-two pitch. Line towards center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh
Jordan Hicks takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
The Cardinals, number 49.
Jock Peterson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
3 balls and no strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
In now, Justin Turner. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-3. Kenley Jansen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Leading off the inning, Jose Martinez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Full count still. and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Stepping up now, Colton Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Digging in, Manny Machado. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's the zone high and inside, but still a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Singled home run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, number 13, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
From the belt, the pitch in there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, number 34, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys. Greg Garcia
will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a high strike there. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains a 4-3 game. Number 39 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Bouncer up the middle. Wong is there. And that's out number 1. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Pitcher, Henry Harrison.
Chris Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Fans on. And that one got a piece of it.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base. Least point, and the ball ran inside it. Can work around it.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Good pitch. Now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. They leave the possible tying run.